Now for the mentor's perspective on the subject matter and background, we would like to welcome here revered Swami Atmashraddhanandaji Maharaj.
Just now you heard about the way it has been, the film which is going to be released, Prapya Varan Nibodhata. You heard a bit of introduction from our Deep Maharaj. Let me add a little further to that. The word Prapya Varan Nibodhata, it is part of a bigger sentence from the Kathopanishad. The full sentence, if I tell, you will already know it. The sentence is translated into English by Swami Vivekananda in his own beautiful, inimitable way. In English it is, arise, awake and stop not till the goal is reached. Same thing, actually it's a translation, a modern translation by Swami Vivekananda. The original is Uttishtata Jagrata, then this film's name, Prapya Varan Nibodhata. Prapya Varan Nibodhata literally means go to the learned people and learn how to reach your goal. This film which is going to be released now, a short documentary film, maybe about 30 or 40 minutes. The concept was basically our making into a film was from Swami Sudhanji Maharaj, who one day called me up saying that we would like to make that Vidyarthi Homa Mantra book, which is titled as Students' Vows, into a film, and these are the circumstances in which you would like to do that. Now about that book, in 2009, we brought out from Chennai Ramakrishna Mutt a small, there's a magazine there, the Vedanta Kesari, which is more than 110 years now. This magazine brings out an annual issue. So the annual issue was that year as youth or channeling youth power. As part of that, I happened to conceive an idea that we should translate these Vidyarthi mantras into English with small notes and publish it. Around more than 20 years back, I was in Mysore, where we have a similar institution as this. It was there that these mantras were first I got acquainted with. We introduced there, and it continues to be held every year. There Vidyarthi Home mantras are chanted like here. So we made that into a small handbook, hand papers. From there we took it and we made into an article. And I must acknowledge here, while we wrote that article with translation, with notes, it was also thoroughly reviewed by revered Swami Yuktatmanandaji Maharaj. Yuktatmanji is presently the head of or the minister in charge of Vedanta Society, Ramakrishna Vivekananda Vedanta Society, New York in USA. So he was at that time, he had just come away from the editorship of Prabuddha Bharata. So he took interest and he reviewed the whole thing very ably and he polished it very well. So then it came out as an article and later it was brought out as a book. The book became immensely very well received. It has got a translation, I think, in Marathi also and in Tamil also. I hope it comes up in Hindi also. Hindi translation also would do good. A small booklet. Many of our monks, when they go for conducting, they are to speak to students about the meaning of these vows. They take the help of that book, including in Vidyamandir. Some of our monks were reading from that book. So that means it was the need of the hour, and it came in the form of that book. Now comes how the film was made. For that I must also congratulate and I must place on record the role played by Arnab Das. Is he here? Arnabji is here. So Arnab Das took lot of interest, lot of involvement. He came to Kanpur and discussed with me for 2 days. We had a lot of aspects of this book discussed there. He wanted to convert into a cinematography, manuscript kind of a thing, from where, what visuals to have, why, how we can have the additions made into, because reading a book is one thing. But making into a small film is not easy. You can do it in a simple, show some slots here, something here, something, but making into a very professional way, as I'm sure he would have done it. I have not seen the, he would have done it very well. And then we have pronunciation of Sanskrit mantras. For that, Swami Vidyarthi Maharaj and Vidyapith Maharaj both have given their contribution. And there is also a message from the revered General Secretary Maharaj of the Ramakrishna Mission, whom all of you possibly know because he was the former secretary here, revered Swami Suviranji Maharaj. And then there are others who have also played a role. There are a lot of visuals from Vidyapith itself, because a lot of shooting took place. I came here 2 or 3 months back, and we held the detailed discussion, and different places we sat and we discussed that. So I'm happy that this book has been made into a film, and this is going to be very well received. Recently, our Swamiji from USA had come, Swami Satyamayanandaji. He was mentioning that since he was earlier in Hollywood Ashram, so there some young monastics, Americans, who had joined, and they had not been, as in India we give them certain vows after some 5 years or so, 5 or 6 years. So that was very new to them. So for them, our Swamiji said, all of you please read the Student Vows book. He gave them Vidyarthi Homa mantras. So they read it, they found it very useful. They continue to follow in their own way. Because after all, these are meant for any student anywhere in the world. They are so universal, so applicable anywhere. It's not just for Ramakrishna Mission. It is anywhere students, you will find it useful. So already there are some people who have shown interest. I'm sure we will be able to show it to our friends in IIT Kanpur, with which the Vivekananda Samiti I am associated with. So we will be able to show some of the students. Yesterday when they came to know, they were very interested in that. So it's a very happy move, and my congratulations to the whole team, to Swami Divyasudanji, Arnab Das, and everyone in the Vidyapith who has played a role, and Swami Jayantanji Maharaj, whose permission, whose constant moral support is very important, very crucial. And while I think conducting the Homa, some of you took part in that, he himself was sitting there for long, I think number of hours, till the whole shooting took place. So once again, thank you very much. Namaste.